everyone, and welcome to today's TV4Education YouTube live stream. My name is Abbey and I'm going to be taking you through some of the resources that we have on TV4Education in regards to the laws of motion in physics for secondary school students. So I'll be going through the TV4Education videos we have, as well as the YouTube videos, as well as our smart lessons, which includes video lessons, resource lists, and study guides. So before I get into it, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and ring the bell on this YouTube channel so you can be notified whenever it is that we go live, and also whenever we upload any of the recordings of these lives or just any other content to our YouTube channel, so you can keep up to date with us. And also make sure to check out the description so you can see links to a range of helpful articles like our hub articles, all our social media, our website, and our Facebook user group where you can connect with us and other users. So with that all said, I'll take you to my screen and I'll show you some of the resources that we have on this topic. So anyone that has joined me before in this topic knows that we have three different categories. So anyone that has joined me on these lives before will know that we have three searches that we normally do. So we'll search through the regular TV4Ed videos, as well as YouTube and curated YouTube, and as well as the video lessons. So we'll start off just searching TV4Ed. So if you're on the TV4Ed homepage and you click the smart search bar, it will automatically search TV4Ed videos for you. If you want to search other content, let's say you want to search the lessons, you can click the lessons tab here, or you can click the YouTube tab here. Or you can go back to the home page and you can scroll down to curated YouTube here or to lessons here, and you can click view all, and then that will come up where you can search as well if you would like to do it that way. You can also do a subject search. So if you want to search for content on this topic, you can go to subjects here where I've just clicked. You can go down to science and you can click physics, and then all of the physics content that we have will come up. So this is in Smart Search. So this is everything that has been tagged with physics, that has physics in the title or has it in the description as well. So if you do a Smart Search, that's what it's searching for, and you can be more specific by clicking title, and then that will narrow down the videos to just the videos that have whatever you've typed in the title. So if you want to do a more specific search, you can just type in, so you can type laws of motion in here, and then we can see what comes up for us. So you can see the first video here is an ABC series on Newton's laws of motion. So you can see that it has been tagged with secondary here, so you can see that it is appropriate for your students. This was quite a popular series amongst teachers, science teachers, and it just goes through all of Newton's laws of motion. You can see there's a scope episode here for the laws of motion. If maybe you're teaching younger secondary students, you can see there's a VCE physics podcast here, which is obviously good for VCE students. There's a greatest discovery episode on physics, which is longer form content. If maybe your students have assignments that they need references for, that might be good for them. And then there's a list of other videos. There's more scope videos. There's some other videos on collisions. So this is an ABC series again. So that is the content that you can see if you type in that. If you want to search for something else, if you want to search YouTube, you don't need to go back to the home screen. You can just click YouTube here. And because you've already got that typed in, it will automatically search for you. You don't need to type it in again. And you can see curated YouTube and regular YouTube coming up. So you can see the first thing that comes up in regular YouTube is Crash Course Physics, which is quite popular amongst the teachers that use our TV4Ed service. So you can add it to your items the same way you would add a regular YouTube TV4Ed video, You can just click add to my items, or you can share it with your students with the share button here, the same way you would a normal TV4Ed video. So now that you've gone through that, this is also another quite popular with our teachers is the GCSE a physics podcast, as well as a lot of these other content that you can currently see on the screen right now. So if you want to search for lessons, you can just click lessons here. And once again, you don't need to retype anything. it will automatically have it searched in there, and it will come up with the relevant content for you. So you can see here that this is a video lesson on the laws of physics, so the 3 laws of motion, which is what we are researching today. And you can see a brief description that says what's in there, and also that it's for years 10 and above. So if you're a secondary school teacher and you're teaching year 10 and above, this would be appropriate for you. You add it to your library the same way you do everything else. You just click add to my library. And then once you've added it to your library, you can go to my items and you can have a look at what it is that you have added. So if you want to make your own resource list, you can do that. You can just go to the top left here, and go down to Smart Classrooms, Create Lesson, and then you can add the content that you've found on TV4Ed here. You just type in the lesson name and a simple description for the lesson, and then you can add all of the content that you found from both YouTube and TV4Ed in here. You can also upload your own files if you've got PDF files, and you can also add links to articles, things like that. And you can also request that we make those for you if you would like. You just go here, you go down to Mailbox, you go to TV4Ed Requests, and then you can put in a topic request with us here. So creating your own resource lists are a great way for you to have all the content that you need. If you're writing up things for your students, or if you're just playing stuff to the class and you just want it all in one spot. And it's also great if you don't want to share multiple links to your students. Maybe you've got 5 videos that you want them to watch over the weekend. Instead of sending them all 5 links to the TV4Ed and YouTube videos, you can just send them 1 link to the resource list, and then all of the content they have is just in there. And it's also something that they can have access to for the rest of the year, depending on when you set the expiry date. So they can have all the content that you have given them. Maybe it's extra stuff that's not necessarily mandatory, but it might be good study material for them, or it might be good to use as reference material for any sort of assignments that they are doing. So you can see here the laws of physics smart lesson that I added before has turned up. So if you just want to have a look at it, you click on it and it comes up here, so you can see all of these videos and questions. If you want to edit this, you can. You can delete them with this little bin button. You can clip the videos with the scissor button, so your students only see the content you want them to see. If you only want them to see 10 minutes of the video, they will. You can change the order of the videos and the questions by clicking these up and down arrows. Same with the questions. You can edit the questions by clicking the edit button, delete them here. And you can also edit the titles of the videos, and you can add hints here if you want. If you just want to say something like this video relates to questions 1 and 3, or whatever it is that you want to say to them. You can also add your own questions and your own resources here, and you can also edit the title and the description of the lesson too if you want. So it works the same way as if you're creating your own lesson from scratch. You just add the lessons that we've created to your My Items, and then you can tailor them to yourself if you would like. If maybe you want to make them a bit more advanced for your students, or you want to make them a bit less advanced if you're teaching younger students instead of year 10 and above. So that's all of the content I have to show you for you today. I've gone through the content that we have on the laws of motion for secondary school students in TV4Ed videos, as well as our YouTube videos, and as well as our smart lessons with a video lesson, and also told you how you can edit that or create your own or request with us if you would like. As I said at the start, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so you're notified whenever we're going live. So that you don't miss anything, and also you'll be updated whenever we upload to the channel. Also make sure to check out the links in the description. So there'll be links to our help articles, to our social media, our FSI community user group, as well as our website, so that you can keep up to date with us and everything that's going on. So I'll see you for another live session later on in the week. And until then, I hope everyone has a good day. Bye everyone.